Hello my friends, welcome back for today's shave, which is brought to us by Fine Italian Citrus. Our razor today is an older type Gillette Aristocrat. This is pre-48. It's the non-notched one. So this is a post-war but pre-modern age. It doesn't have date codes on it. And that Bolzano blade that we've been using for a few times, has been in several razors, lives on here. So it looks like we're kind of endurance testing this thing. And already got all lathered up here. It makes a wonderful lather. This is the older style soap. It's a triple milled. It's a hard cake soap. And it makes an incredible, stable and yogurty good lather. I like it very much. But it also is lasting a really long time. Today in history, I'm just trying to find something interesting for you guys. They're still doing little skirmishes and whatnot. They're between George Washington and the British types, but nothing of any real note. So I'll have to go back in time a little bit beyond that in say 1504. Say in 1504, Michelangelo, his statue of David was unveiled on that date. Iconic piece of Renaissance sculpture. You see it all over the place. So we have that. Figured it was neat to find out that it had an unveiling, and I didn't research to see how well it was received. You know, if it was like if they had an event or something. So introducing Michelangelo's newest sculpture, David, and pull the tarp off. You know, I don't know if they did anything like that. They might have. And of course they'll almost required to say something else about it. I just say that the sculpture is stored in Florence, Italy. It was probably a cold, air-conditioned environment. But that's why it is the way it is. This soap is incredible. And it's if you can get an Aristocrat, and those who have them will agree that they're not particularly mild razors. Not super aggressive either. But we'll just say that they're efficient. So that's what some people say. It is a little bit more voracious than other razors, but not terribly so. What makes them so sought after, I would have to say, it's just because of the scarcity. It was a premium razor, and they were real popular for Christmas gifts and whatnot, I suppose. At that time, everybody had to shave, or anybody who did was probably using safety razors, because during the war, that's what was issued. So everybody kind of got used to using them. And it kind of put the hurt on straight razor shavers. That doesn't mean people didn't turn right back to straights after returning from the war. No doubt they did. Also, a lot of people switched over from straight razors to safety razors for the war and just never switched back. That's where I probably think this razor came from. Somebody returned from the war, still using that like a old style tech, like the one we used in our last tech shave, and probably received this razor as a Christmas present. That's the story I like to think. You know, try to connect to the history of your razor. And it sounds like a good story. Great shave today. It was a real quick one. You can run them out pretty quick with the safety razor, or DE, what we'll call it. And that blade is still going strong. We'll hit ourselves up with a little Thayer's witch hazel. This is cucumber. And then we'll use the Italian Citrus aftershave, which is kind of like Acqua di Parma Colonia, I think. That's what I'm told. Classic Italian barbershop fragrance. So I'm going to smell real nice with nowhere to go. That's it for today's shave. Well, thank you so much for coming. If you made it this far, like and subscribe, share if you're so inclined, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.